Today we're going to discuss about doing investments or invest in Africa. Why should we Africans and global investors invest in Africa? How can the government prepare the institutional and economic environment for investments in Africa? What is our role as entrepreneur and civil society? No one better to discuss this theme as the global entrepreneur, Ashish Thakkar.
I was a refugee, I'm a school dropout, an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, a to-be astronaut, and an author. Our continent is so diverse. We're 54 different countries. We're so unique. Every single one of our countries has its own history and culture and politics and parliaments and everything else that comes with it. How do you truly operate in a local manner, but with global standards? And that became the Mara model. So to fast track to today, we're going to be 21 years old this year. We're in 25 countries, as Tini mentioned, and our focus is really banking, infrastructure, real estate, and technology. We also set up 8 years ago the Mara Foundation, which is our non-profit social enterprise, which is focused on young entrepreneurs and women entrepreneurs, and how do we truly enable, empower, and inspire young entrepreneurs and women entrepreneurs by giving them the necessary tools in order to succeed in business. As a continent, we've got such a young demographic, which I think is a huge advantage. But the answer to unemployment is no longer foreign direct investment or government intervention. It's truly enabling small and medium enterprises in the right way that they can take things to the next level. So I think it's about how we as African businesses can really think differently and think for ourselves. Unfortunately, our narrative as a continent is set by people who are not on our continent. And this is why we need to tell our own story. We need to control our own narrative. We need to take things to the next level in our own way. And this is the opportunity that we're truly, as a continent, we're seeing more governance, we're seeing more transparency, we're seeing more transformation. And as a continent, we're a lot more patriotic than a lot of other places. So we have to dream big as African entrepreneurs. We have to dream big, we have to start small. Challenges were there yesterday, challenges are going to be there today, and challenges are going to be there tomorrow. Diversification of our economies is something so critical, and I think Angola has such an amazing opportunity to take advantage of that and truly diversify its economy in a complete different way, which will set a trend, not only for the rest of our continent, but for emerging economies in general. Lastly, I mean, somebody asked me, they said, I was in a conference in San Diego, and a journalist said, so when is Africa going to catch up? And I said, we're not going to catch up. And he said, yeah, I knew it. You guys have no chance. I was like, no. We're not playing to catch up. We're playing to lead the way. And I think that's where the responsibility lies on us. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless.